It's Tuesday, August 1st. I'm Scott Squires, and this is SaltWire Today. The province of Nova Scotia hosted an Emancipation Day ceremony at Province House in Halifax earlier today, and our Cam Dolliver was there.
To
mark the passing of Emancipation Day, the province of Nova Scotia invited Black community leaders, politicians, and the Governor-General of Nova Scotia to come and speak. The event was held in the Red Room in Province House with an audience of distinguished guests and journalists.
Today we recognize the anniversary of the abolition of slavery in the British Empire and acknowledge the tragedies of the transatlantic slave trade.
Now is the time to emancipate ourselves. We need to break through the mental and emotional enslavement, the trauma that we still carry. We need to embrace Afrocentricity. We need to embrace the true meaning of emancipation.
Nova Scotia holds the proud designation of being the genesis of the Black community in Canada and continues to be home to some of the largest multi-generational communities that, despite facing insurmountable adversity for centuries, have thrived, and today we're still here.
In Province House in Halifax, I'm Cameron Dolliver for SaltWire.
We've come a long way, Lord, a mighty long way.
A bridge along Highway 103 has been damaged since flooding a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully, traffic's going to be flowing across that bridge again by the end of the week. SaltWire's Sheldon McLeod is there and brings us this story.
Now, I'm standing just on the edge of the Goat Lake Bridge. This is the reason that traffic is being diverted between exits 7 and 8 on Highway 103, and it's all the result of a massive flooding that happened here with the almost 300 millimeters of rainfall. Now, the province says they've shored up some of the infrastructure down below, and you can see that the work has been progressing quite well, and in fact, they have a very aggressive timeline to hopefully get at least one lane of this highway reopened to traffic by Friday of this week. And if that does happen, it should ease some of that congestion that people are feeling within the community of Chester. Clearly, between 8,000 and 9,000 cars a day usually pass through this section of highway. And with all of that being diverted through a rural road on Trunk 3, it's making for some anxious times for folks and making it a bit of a challenge for those locals who are having some challenges even getting out of their own driveway or getting across town. On the Goat Lake Bridge, I'm Sheldon McLeod for SaltWire.
Rebecca Cripps, owner of Cobs Bread in Bedford and Dartmouth, expressed gratitude that her business was back in operation after serious flooding last week. While much of the mall remains closed, her bakery was spared major damage thanks to a couple of steps at the entrance that prevented water from entering the front. Additionally, being sealed off from the mall's interior helped protect her store further. However, she had to toss thousands of dollars worth of inventory out, and uncertainty remains about insurance coverage for the losses. Despite the challenges, the bakery has reopened on a cash-only basis due to lack of internet in the mall. Bill Spur has more at saltwire.com. We had a fantastic time this past weekend at Touchdown Atlantic, and something really cool that happened was I got a chance to talk to the guy who takes care of the Grey Cup. Here's my chat with Jeff McWhinney.
What are some of the reactions that you see from fans right across the country when they see the Grey Cup?
Well, the first time, it's interesting because I'll just preface it with this. If I've opened up this kit 40,000 times, I get the same feeling every single time. I'm with my dad again. I'm with some great players that were like uncles to me. It makes a big difference. For the ones that I completely empathize with them when they open the kit up and they see for the first time, I see tears. I see a lot of joy. When they see sons and daughters, some grandsons, some granddaughters of players, some of the neat things there are they rekindle a relationship with a grandfather that may never have seen their name on the Grey Cup. For me, that's what this job is all about, is to make sure that this Canadian game, this great history book, never loses its flavor, and it hasn't. It just keeps gaining and gaining because the stories behind it, whether it's here in Halifax, and believe me, when I walked into Halifax, I felt like I was at home.
Obviously, you want to keep the shine on that beautiful Grey Cup. But what is the significance of these white gloves that you're wearing, Jeff?
It's representative of the monarch. The monarch is, as you know, the monarchy will have a footman, which takes care of all the silverware in the House of Windsor.
You can check out my full conversation with Jeff by going to the video tab at saltwire.com and also check out our SaltWire YouTube channel. It's weather time, so let's check in with weather specialist Allister Aalders, who took the walk from our building here on Joe Howe over to Northwest Arm Drive. Allister, what's up with the weather?
Welcome to August, Scott. It was a beautiful start to the new month, certainly very comfortable out here, although I must say, a bit chilly walking out the door first thing this morning, and we did have some showers popping up across parts of the province this afternoon, but overall the weather looking pretty good for the first few days of this month. This evening, we will have a diminishing chance of showers, otherwise partly cloudy skies, and we will see the temperature this evening near 19 degrees. Fog patches will develop overnight tonight, and then those fog patches dissipate on our Wednesday morning. Otherwise, we are looking at sunshine. We will see the temperature starting the day near 13. Into the afternoon, 24 will be your high. We'll have a mix of sun and cloud. There will be a low chance of a pop-up shower, but I think mainly east of Halifax. So a pretty nice day overall. The humidity won't be much of a factor. The humidex tomorrow only 26, so really not all that noticeable. You will find temperatures along the coast near 21 thanks to a southwest wind of 10 to 20 kilometers per hour. We have lots of sunshine in the forecast for the second half of this week, and then a few changes during the upcoming weekend. A frontal boundary set to bring some showers, unfortunately, on Saturday, but the long weekend won't be a total washout, but certainly some planning will be needed around those showers. We'll also be turning up the humidity as we go into and through the upcoming weekend. Scott.
Thanks a lot, Allister. Well, that's all for now, but for more video, audio, and articles, you can check out saltwire.com, and as always, you can find us on socials. I'm Scott Squires. Thanks for hanging out with SaltWire today, and I'll leave you with the wise words of Abraham Lincoln, who said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." Come on back, we'll do it again tomorrow.
Turn off the noise. Tune in to what matters. What matters is information you can trust. What matters is the news you can use to make life's big decisions. Informed healthcare choices, casting the smart vote, or opening that business. What matters is understanding the world around you. Let SaltWire connect you to what matters with unlimited access to the information you need for only $20 for the first year. Become a member today.